I'm about to unveil secrets on the XRP Rich List that nobody's talking about and what that actually means for you. Well, I promised my subscribers I would provide them monthly updates on the most recent statistics on the XRP Rich List. So let's get started. We just entered July. There are a few changes and some statistics I want to uncover. So stay tuned. Well, if you're not familiar with the XRP Rich List, that provides you on-chain updated statistics about every single XRP wallet that exists. That also provides us the specific amounts of XRP that the average wallets are holding, and also classifies wallets according to the amount of XRP that is inside. So that gives you an idea, for example, of how many XRP you need to be on the top 10% wallets. But you can also check for the top 5% or the top 1% or even the top 0.1%. According to the most recent statistics, there is a total of 6.6 million XRP wallets to ever exist. And that means that today, on the 6th of July 2025, you need exactly 2,486 XRP to be among the top 10% holders. Well, if you want to be on the top 5%, you would need the equivalent of 8,758 XRP. If you want to be on the top 4%, then you need 11,000 XRP. Top 3%, 16,299 XRP. Top 2%, 25,639 XRP. If you want to be a whale, well, that takes you about 50,637 XRP. My opinion, that's considered a huge whale. You are a top 1% holder if you have over 50,000 XRP. And there are only about 663 wallets holding more than 5 million XRP. That's the top 0.01%. That's not likely to be any retail investors in there, perhaps only a couple of them, a handful of retail. Most of these wallets are about founder wallets, perhaps Arthur Brito's wallets, Chris Larsen, and most importantly, exchange wallets and financial institutions that are holding substantial amounts of XRP. So right here we have the percentage of the world's population that owns any type of cryptocurrencies, and it's only about 4% of the world's population on any type of cryptocurrencies. Of course, most of them hold BTC. And honestly, if you ask me, I truly believe that number is substantially lower because individuals usually hold multiple wallets. Now I'm going to give you the same example with XRP. Back to the XRP Rich List, as I stated previously, there is about 6.6 million XRP wallets in existence. However, I want to make it very clear, there is a huge amount of these wallets that are simply dust wallets, and also hardcore users like myself usually own multiple wallet addresses. So it's estimated that there are less than 1 million XRP holders in the entire planet. I don't think you understand what that really means. So let me break it down with numbers. If 1 million people hold XRP out of a global population of 8 billion people, and we make the division, that's only about 0.01% of the world's population holding XRP. In other words, the chances of you walking down the street and meeting an XRP holder are about 1 in 10,000. And as I said, I even consider we have a lower number than 1 million XRP wallets. And I'll consider this. How many of these people are holding their own keys? How many of them have XRP in cold wallets? And now ask yourself another question. How many of these people are not going to be shaken out when XRP is at $10 or perhaps $100? The whole message I'm trying to pass on is that by the time XRP is at $1,000, I truly believe we're going to have only a couple of thousand XRP holders that hold their own keys and that don't get shaken out by price action, price volatility. People who are not going to shake their hands when XRP hits $100. I truly believe if you want to succeed on the long term, you need, number one, a cold wallet, and number two, you need to have patience. You can't be emotional. You have to control your mindset, control your emotions, and have a long-term strategy. That being said, that was my quick update on the XRP Rich List July 2025. It's absolutely getting more difficult to be a top 10% XRP holder. The more price increases, the more capital it takes. So most people are being priced out, and I want you to succeed, which last year would take about $1,000 to $1,500. So that's already changing. Now, that was my quick update for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you made this to the end, let me know in the comments what's your XRP price prediction for 2025 so I know who are the real ones. Thank you, everyone. I'm gonna see you in the next video.